Hi everybody, welcome to Coffee with Chauwei. So today I'm in kind of like work from home clothes. It seems to be the trend today to show how you look like first thing in the morning. And I think a lot of what's in the news is kind of like fake news because like this is how people look like when they just wake up, right? And people also show like how they do like yoga while like drinking coffee or something like that. But this is the best I can do. All right, so today we're going to talk about a fairly common investment banking interview question. What is your biggest regret? Or there are variations of it, like I'll talk about a failure that you learned from or a challenge or something like that, right? So yesterday, Kim Lim, who is a billionaire's daughter in Singapore, wrote that her biggest regret in life is that she didn't do well in school when she was younger and disappointed her father. Right. So we're discussing this question and answer in the office, and I said, oh no, that's like not a super great answer, right? Probably won't get you into investment banking. Which you don't need to if you're a billionaire's daughter. So they asked me like how would I have answered it, right? So I thought back to what I had prepared as a canned answer when I was like 22, right? So I said that I prepared this answer back then. Even though I didn't use it. So I said that, I would have, I didn't do as well as I expected for my A levels because I got a perfect score for my O levels. And then, I learned that I shouldn't be so complacent. So as soon as I said that, I realized that that's a really lame answer, which you really should not use. That I'm falling into the trap of trying to change a mistake or a failure or a regret into like something positive, like spinning it around, right? Which is, when I was 20 or 22, it sounded perfectly okay, or this is what I thought that the interviewer would want. But now that I'm 42 and sitting in the interviewer's chair, that's really so fake, and at best shows that you're like a super boring person with like no real life, therefore you have no meaningful failures. So then I turned to Yongjie, who is our chief risk officer, and used to be an exotics trader at JP. I'm like, wait, what would have been your answer since you said my answer so lame, right? So and he said that his biggest regret was he didn't save someone when doing CPR because he hesitated and wasn't sure whether that was the sternum. Okay, I'm like, whoa, right? I've known him for, so Yongjie is also my brother, right? So I haven't heard this story ever. And, my first question to him was like, well, is that even like a real story? Right? He said, of course it's real. And I'm like, okay, so this is like something that is like meaningful, right? It's like a, if I'm the interviewer, I would be like, whoa, okay, that's truly something that would have been a true regret. And I said, so is that how you got your job as a trader, right? And he said, no, actually, no one has ever asked him this question, right? So I mean, or maybe, he didn't plan for this question. So I asked him like, so what got you the job? And he said that they asked him what motivates him, what's his biggest motivation, right? And he said like, and most people give like lame answers like intellectual curiosity, team spirit, or something along those lines. And at that time I felt a bit sheepish, right? Because I probably would have said intellectual curiosity when I was like 20, 21, 22, right? And I said, so what do you answer? And he said, money, right? So I thought like that was like refreshingly honest. And I think like, if you want to go to investment banking, that truly is probably most people's biggest motivator. Okay, so that's it for Coffee with Chauwei today, and we'll see you next time.